to another interesting episode of Techtalk-With-AFO.
Afo.
I'm still live and direct with my buddy Kester, world famous Kester. Any other Kester is a counterfeit. On Techtalk-With-AFO, we have conversation around interesting topics on technology, solutions that we believe would add value to you. We try to have conversation around this, and we love, of course, to get your feedback on these solutions, on this technology. What are your thoughts? You make of it. Is this something that works, or is something that is just another good to have? And doing justice today, Fair is not available, so I'm dragging in Kester. Kester, who has been scarce for quite a while. We have to do the review together. Kester, your audience have been asking for you. Where have you been?
Thank you, Afo. It is honestly an honor to be in this session. I've not been in a Tech Talk with Afo session for a while now. I've been seeing Ife on the session and all that. Well, today I'm here, and I'm here to review some of our tech innovations, right, with Afo. And we have a lot to say, actually, and we, of course, have a lot to learn and look at, right, to expect your own feedback as well.
All right, today we're looking at self-drive cars, a particular software, and we're actually looking at Tesla, to be specific, a new software that Tesla just added to their Tesla series. Very interesting solution. I was talking to Tesla about it earlier. Just imagine, Tesla, you have your Tesla car, and you are taking it, you have a date with your girlfriend that doesn't even know you have a Tesla. To even make it more interesting, you now got there, and what your girlfriend finds is that the car is driving itself while you guys were just doing your thing while the car was driving.
I've won that.
That's exceptional, right? Anyways, what somebody did was, after paying God knows how much for that particular feature, she did a video of herself appreciating what this solution comes with, and of course shared with everybody. So that's the video we're about to see now. Then we can discuss afterwards.
Guys, today we're gonna test a full self-driving feature on my Tesla. We actually paid $10,000 for it back in March, and I was complaining in one of my shorts that it took them 6 months to switch it on, but it's finally here. I set navigation to the nearest grocery store, pressed the autopilot button, and the journey has begun. It is actually amazing. It stops by itself on a stop sign. It turns by itself. We live in an area where a lot of people hike, and it actually sees all the people. It drove by itself for 20 minutes, and the only thing I had to do is put slight pressure on the steering wheel so that the Tesla knew that I was there and ready to take control in case of an emergency. Oh my god, this is a game-changing feature, and I honestly think if you appreciate this comfort of not having to drive by yourself, Tesla would be the best car for you. We live in the future. The car drives by itself and you don't have to do anything. Isn't that amazing? Subscribe for more.
Wow. Yes, what are your thoughts?
Well, this definitely is really something amazing. I've been hearing about self-driving for the longest of times now, and here we are. It's a reality. Like, people are actually doing this, and particularly this Tesla, self-driving application that they have now newly in their cars. Every video I've come across, every review I've seen has always been positive. These are people saying, "Yeah, this is great. This is the comfort." But when I went deeper into checking certain things about this self-driving car, I noticed something. I noticed that everything they say in their document and all that, they always add that there's something around this particular statement, so long as you are actively involved, right? Meaning they need you to be always there, because that to me means this is not completely self-driving, right? Because if you say something is completely self-driving, then just like we see it in the Hollywood movies, you can even be at the back seat sleeping and it will do your ride for you. But there's a feature where you have to apply pressure, you understand, for it to know that you are still there and all that. In fact, to spotlight the good things that I saw that in the GPS screen, the range of view you can have, it goes beyond what the human eyes can even see in the driver's seat, right? Which is an awesome one. If you see a car in front of you and the car door is open, it can tell, and it can know know its way around navigate. It really makes sense. But if I bring this back down to Nigeria, to Lagos State.
Before you bring it down to Lagos, you still bring it down to Lagos, and you bring it down to, you won't even leave it at Lagos. You get to Benin, you get to Oyo, you get to Gwagwalada. Anyway, but before you bring it down, the technology already has a capacity to give you a full end-to-end drive experience that you don't necessarily have to interfere. It exists, okay? But of course, to even get this approved, safety is top priority any country you get to.
Yes.
Like, the only way you can get it approved is that the self-driving experience would not happen without a human engagement. Right?
Yes.
That sense of engagement must be there in case anything happens, like you're taking control. Now, you talk about review. Probably we should go and do your reviews again. There are quite a number of negative reviews, on Tesla. So don't make Tesla start feeling like they have something that is exceptional. Tesla have had quite a number of recalls, instances of recalls, right? Some accidents that which was attributed to issues with Tesla software. Because everything about Tesla, like every other electric car, still connects to the back-end server.
Yes.
You understand? So security and safety is a big deal. Do you understand? It's a big deal, and that's why that intermittent, request of you to still establish your presence. But if you really bring it back to, we all drive and we all understand that driving is a whole lot of work. Like, you have to have your concentration 100% reflex. You're monitoring this, you're doing that, and all of that. And the way the world is now, you're always on the move with everything. You're walking while you're driving, you're responding to these, all of those things. So just imagine if you have the car that is very functional while you're doing your SMS or you're making a phone call, you want to straight to get something back, you want to reach out to your babe or whatever you want to do, Kester. So that few moments of personal time.
Yes.
You understand? The car is there for you to handle things on your behalf. I needed to emphasize that, that technology exists. From safety and security standpoint is why your engagement is important. Go ahead.
I have a question, because from the look of things, I'm sure, Elon Musk and his team, they put in a lot to get to this stage now where this is actually doable. So do you think in the nearest future, it will ever get to the point where, just like we see in the Hollywood movies, we can 100% afford to even not be on the driver's seat and you have your car driving for you, like 100%, with every other inconsistencies and uncontrolled things that could come up on the road?
It is going to get there, and that is already happening. Quite a number of testrunning is running. It probably will be one of our reviews in the next couple of weeks here. You see self-driving vehicles making deliveries. This technology already works,
yes,
right? And I told you that virtually all new cars, the car app, for example, has all these features that is conscious of safety, right? You're moving out of your lane, quick for the vehicle, because they have all these sensors around the vehicle that tells us you're not where you should be. And it holds back. So the features happens already. Autonomous vehicle already exists, you understand? But what is holding it back is from regulation, safety, and security standpoint. You understand? In fact, as a matter of fact, I was going to give you this example. Back in 2019, when I was in China, one of my hosts, this guy drives a BYD. BYD is a big car manufacturer, probably one of the, I think it's the biggest in China, as a matter of fact, right? They have their own electric car as far back as Tesla too. And this guy came to pick me up at the hotel with his BYD car. And he did, again, from flexing standpoint, because he realized that this African dude probably would not even have seen this. And right in the car lot, we're trying to, just to pretend as if he doesn't know where his vehicle was. With his car key, he pulled out his vehicle from the car lot, and the car came directly to us, and we entered to continue our journey. He didn't stop at that. He said, "Afo, what music would you like?" Because I wanted to give him some serious work to do. I told him I wanted to jazz that. I'm trying to remember which jazzy song I asked him to play. And trust me, the BYD car gave me that experience, the sound experience in the car. Do you understand? They were very intentional about the feature, okay? But coming back to our conversation on this Tesla add-on, a price tag of $10,000 was that lady said she paid. Kester, that $10,000 to buy 5 cars, I'm not joking. So bring it back to Lagos, bring it back to Benin, bring it back to Calabar.
Bringing it back, I think it's going to take a while for it to, because of course innovation is something that will definitely catch up. It's going to take a while for it to catch, because where we have our downfield drivers, someone that might have taken one particular hot, the technology will not be able to predict what a Wasiu could do on the streets of Lagos. So it might be, except in some serene environment, where of course we have very sensible drivers around, like some areas on the island and stuff like that. But on the common road, I doubt it's ready. I doubt we are ready to explore this.
So it's not that it's not going to work, because the way it works, like you have sensors around it, you have motion detection, all of those functionality working together. It obviously will detect the downfall, it will detect some other stuff,
Yes.
but it's just that the car will be so frustrated. The car will be so frustrated. So for example, he has predicted that there will be traffic somewhere and has estimated that hello Kester and his girlfriend. The trip to the Galleria is going to take you 15 minutes. Sit back and relax. And the guy, he gets to Amadu Bello Junction and realizes there's a traffic. Kester, yeah, he's a huge this is what we have for you on this edition. Put it in the comment section. Let's have your feedback. What are your thoughts around this? Does this make sense at all? Is it worth having? Are you dying to have one yourself? Is it something you'd like to experience? We need your feedback. Go to the comment section.
Drop
your feedback to us. Drop your comment, follow, subscribe. I love YouTube these days. You can just copy the link, put it on your WhatsApp and blast it out. Thank you. We'll see you guys next time.